Let's go on to some Smallville questions. Bizarro's back,
Yes.
and Lana doesn't even know.
Well, Lana doesn't know that Bizarro is not Clark, so she just sees him as a very open version of Clark, like somehow Clark changed in some capacity, which is what she's really wanted, I guess, not for Clark to change, but for like an openness between them. And it's always seemed to be lacking, either because she didn't know his secret or because they're both busy doing other things in their lives. And Bizarro's really affectionate and loving and kind with her in a way that Clark isn't all the time. In fact, Clark doesn't touch her very much and like is kind of standoffish that way. So she thinks that it's him and is so excited that he's, you know, able to see her and care about her in a way that Clark wasn't showing in the same way.
So, what's it like exploring Lana's darker side this season?
Well, it was interesting for me this season. I mean, the character has gone through a lot of trauma, especially last season, so she's quite confused and quite angry, and I think that she's been really expressing that. And it's funny because people seem to ask me like about the badness of her, and I don't think that it's a badness so much as honestly like a complete emotional kind of breakdown. And everything that she thought was true in the world kind of isn't. And she's really starting to come to terms with that. So it's been interesting for me to play. It's been a little complicated in some ways because she flips so dramatically between the kind, good pureness of her and the really tortured, confused, angry part of her. So it's been interesting for me. It's been really cool, the whole journey, this 7 years of like playing her, because she's always been, you know, kind of all over the map.
Now, did you enjoy having superpowers in the episode Wrath?
It's funny. With superpowers, I always watch Tom and I'm like, how does he do that all the time? Because like kryptonite poisoning and all of that kind of stuff, there's a special skill to it because you don't actually have anything to play with. So you're just squinting your eyes or like trying to see through things or, you know, dying with nothing, running really slow. Like, it's just all really kind of funny. And I always look at him and I really admire how committed he is to it because he's quite good at it. And I'm always really impressed. So I got to go and try a little bit. And playing with superpowers isn't amazing because there aren't any actual superpowers. So it's just really interesting. All of the like wire work and martial arts stuff I find to be quite fun though.
Did you get to do your own stunts?
Yeah, I do some of them. I mean, Kim does a lot of my martial arts stuff right now. She's one of my stunt doubles. There's a few of them. Marnie comes in sometimes, but it's I get to do a bunch of like the kicking and some of the wire work. Nothing like none of the falls or the jumps or the crashing into things. That's I'm not interested.
What else are we going to see Lana doing this season?
I think that it'll be really great. She's really trying to find her way back from Wrath, which to me kind of seems like the climax of her really expressing her anger. And she's beginning to work a lot more with Chloe. So it's really nice where I think she's going. And there's a big cliffhanger at the end of episode 15, which is the last one we've got written before we run out.